Good morning, my friends. How you guys doing today? This is welcome to Warrior Base Tango Ministries. I am your Sergeant at Arms, Deacon Terrence Trotman, and this is Friday. Yes, today is Friday. And it is, let's see, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes, today is the 14th. Yep, today's the 14th of 2022. And I know you guys are awesome and ready for your spiritual rearmament, for your spiritual battle for today. And I know it's Friday, and I know it's the start of a 3-day weekend for some people. Monday's a holiday in honor of Dr. Martin Luther King. And I know some people are off that day. And if you're not off, try to reflect on how Dr. Martin Luther King affected your life. And think about not only him, but think about how God affected your life when you decided to follow his footsteps. And I'm going to tell you right now, it has affected me in more ways than one. I've lost some friends and I even gained some. But I learned to accept who I am. And I know I'm not perfect. And I always state that I'm never perfect. And I tell people all the time, oh, you're this, you're that. I said, so, but I'm not perfect. And neither are you. And if you strive to be perfect, you're always going to fall flat. You're always going to fall short because there's going to be one little thing that's going to be about you that is not perfect. But God doesn't care because he sees perfection in his eyes. He knows you're not perfect, but in his eyes, he's still going to love you regardless. And that brings me to your rearmament for today, January 14th. Yep, January 14th, 2022. And your spiritual rearmament comes from 2 Corinthians 5:17. And this states, this means that anyone who belongs to Christ has become a new person. The old life is gone, a new life has begun. And what does that mean? Well, I'm going to tell you from my standpoint, it means that whatever you done in your past life, when you accept God in your life, all that is wiped clear. It's wiped clean. You got a clean slate. God can forgive. Man cannot. Let me reiterate. God can forgive, but man cannot. And I'm going to tell you the reason why I said that. Because there are times when man, and when I mean man, I don't mean man as in males, not only males, but I'm also saying man as in humans. Humans have a tendency of harping and clinging on to old things. When you have done something wrong in your past and you forget about it or you moved on. But some people will cling to that old thing and say, oh, you remember when you used to do this or when you used to do that? And you look at yourself and you said, yeah, I do remember those things, but I've grown up. I have moved on. Some people cannot let go of the past. It goes the same for relationships. If you had a relationship in the past, let it stay in the past. because the relationship was only there for a season of your life. And if you try to rekindle that old relationship, 9 times out of 10, it's not going to work. It's going to be more damaging than it was before. It brings back to what, like, my son asked me. He asked me, would I ever date any of my ex girlfriends in the past? Any of my ex girlfriends. And I told him, no, I would not date any of my exes because there was a reason why they are my exes. Currently, they are my exes. I believe that once you leave your past is behind you and you leave it alone because you're not that same person no more. And I tell that to anybody. Once you moved on with your life, you forget about your past. But you got some people and some human nature, for some for some human beings, they cling on to that. And whether it be bad, good, it's still damaging to the current situation of your life. That's why I always tell people, if you moved on, just move on. You cannot rekindle what once was. It was fun at that time, but you got to learn to move on. Even when you have past relationships, don't always bring that baggage to your current situation. Here's a tidbit. It doesn't work out when you bring in old baggage from an old relationship. Now, from time to time, you know, it's okay. But if you try to bring back a current relationship and make it into what you remembered, it's not going to work. Because you always got to remember that person is different than the last person you was with. It's the same thing with God. God's telling us he wants to have a relationship with us. And once you accept his way, he'll wash all that. All the bad stuff you did, all the sin stuff you did in the past. He's going to wash it away. He's going to say, I don't remember that. He'll put it in the seat of forgetfulness and just said, you know what? It's a clean slate with me. You have a clean slate. And that's what you got to remember. Always remember, everybody has a clean slate. It's man that holds your blessings back. By you listening to what man says, it's the same thing. You holding your blessings back by you rehashing your past experiences, your past failures, your past relationships, everything. You hold your blessings back. Let go of your past and your blessings will fall and your future will grow. That's what 2 Corinthians 5:17 means. And guess what? You have just been rearmed. As always, I always say peace and one love. And always remember, yesterday's a history and tomorrow's a mystery. And today's a gift. What you gonna do when you receive a gift? You say thank you. And I want to thank you for allowing me to rearm your life each and every weekday morning, afternoon, or evening here at Warrior Base Tango Ministries. Once again, I am your Sergeant at Arms, Deacon Terrence Trotman. And guess what? Have a blessed day, a blessed weekend, and always keep God first in your life. Keep your eyes on God, and God will lead you through, lead you to your promise, your wants, and your needs, and He will bless you. God bless, take care, and have a blessed day. Bye bye.